Today finds me in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, where we're going to search for the elusive Hodag. What's a Hodag, you ask? Well, there's one right there on the water tower behind me. Welcome everyone, I'm Mark and this is the Average Me channel. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to ask that you click my face in the corner to subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell icon up above so you know when I post new videos. So what in the world is a Hodag? Well, we first heard of a Hodag through North American Indian mythology, but it was first photographed in the 1890s by local lumberjacks. It's said to stand about 3 feet tall, has the face of a frog, the body of a dinosaur, a long tail. It's got fangs and horns growing out of its temple. So let's take a look at a model of a Hodag. This is the first Hodag that we've come across. This is outside the YMCA. And look at that. There we see the face of the frog, glowing red eyes, fangs. It is quite a hideous creature. And this is actually about full size from what I can see. I'm hoping this is a first of many Hodag sightings today. Let's get back in the car, find more Hodags, and I'll tell you a little more about its history. And here's our second Hodag. Shortly after the first Hodag was photographed, Gene Shepard, who owned a resort in the area, went on tour with a Hodag. That's right, he went to fairs and festivals. It was on display. People could look at it, hear it growl, and some people even saw it move. It was going to be investigated by the Smithsonian, and he finally admitted that his particular Hodag was a hoax, and he moved the tail with a rope. And you can see some people have painted this Hodag. Here's a fantastic wood carving of a Hodag. Will you look at that? According to local legend, in the late 1800s, men did go on a Hodag hunt. They took hunting dogs, rifles, and squirt guns filled with poison water. None of it worked. They finally had to kill the Hodag by blowing it up with dynamite. And of course, none of the Hodag remained after that. But look at this, the mother lode, the Hodag store. Let's go in and take a look. Look at these Hodags. Oh my goodness. Here's a little Hodag carved out of this log. And his brother is up on top of the tree. Get Hodag crossing, Hodag parking, so many Hodag souvenirs. Look at all these Hodag stickers. Wow. There's some good ones here. I really like that. Here's a whole collection of stickers. A sheet of them for $7.
And that's heavy duty.
Very cool. Here's Hodags playing poker. But you know, I always say it's not a gift shop if it doesn't have shot glasses. And there we go. $5 for a Hodag shot glass. See if I can get a better picture of this. There's a Hodag shot glass. $5. And a flask for $15. Pint glass, only $8. I did indeed see the Hodag today. All right, Hodag hats. Here are the Hodag mugs. Some of them are pretty frightening looking. Look at that. Fear the Hodag. You don't have to fear those soft cuddly ones. Hodag playing cards. This place has everything. Hodag hockey pucks. But what I really love, look at this. They have real fossilized Hodag claws. Who'd have thunk? Only $2. My goodness. $5 for a magnet. I might get a magnet. We'll see. That would be good to have behind me when I'm doing my videos. Hodag earrings. Cocktail glasses. They even have Hodag soda. Look at that. Hodag watermelon soda. I'm definitely getting a bottle of this before we leave. I told you about Jean Shepherd. There is the whole story of Jean Shepherd and the Hodag. There's a Hodag cookie cutter. And look at that, a Hodag bobblehead, all set for Christmas. And they've got 21-year-old brandy that says drink Wisconsin Blee. I know that's not Hodag, but I thought I'd show it to you anyway. And if you want to go Hodag hunting at night, you can get the Hodag helmet.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And we have postcards. I'm getting some of these for my Patreon sponsors. And there's a large variety. We got photographs of Hodags, drawings of Hodags. All different Hodag postcards. I got a few of everyone. And once again, we see a nice silhouette sign of a Hodag and another wood-carved Hodag. Wow, that is a nice one. I was talking to the proprietor, or the proprietor's mother. She told me they used to have an antique store, and the Hodag store is now in their 3rd year here in Rhinelander. And will you look at this truck that the Hodag store has? I'd like to say holy cow, but I think I should say holy Hodag. I've now arrived at the Rhinelander Public Library, and I can tell you a little more about the elusive Hodag. It's said when the wind blows through its fur, it plays a perfect rendition of Roll Out the Barrel. And if you can capture its teardrops, they make the best lemonade. Unfortunately, the Hodag never cries. When you look at this, it's a thing of beauty. It looks like that might be crushed glass, and it shimmers and glows. My goodness gracious. That is one beautiful Hodag. It's said if he tilts his head just right, he can get brewer games on his horns. I really like this one. Wow. And it's not sharp either, but it looks like lots of different colored glass. By the way, there's the library. We're now walking down a street in the business district of Rhinelander, and I see a couple of Hodags off on our right outside the Rhinelander Pub and Cafe. There's the little guys. Look at that, beautifully painted. There you can see a Hodag taking on a turtle. Another Hodag in the rocks, all painted on a Hodag. And this is a very happy Hodag. He looks a little bit like Sully from Monsters, Inc. Vincent Van Gogh painted the Hodag. Here we see Hodag Connections Learning Center, and there he is, the elusive Hodag. And right over here, outside Deal Insurance Company, we see another Hodag. Looks like an all-American Hodag. Look at that. It's got the red, white, and blue in memory of those who served. Very nice. Notice it's a camel pattern on there. Really clever. You can see the camouflage pattern there on its claws, on its tusks, fangs, whatever you want to call those, and on its horns. And look at this cool old theater, the State. It says matinee Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if that's true because it doesn't look like it's open. But wow, is that neat looking. Has the State coat of arms along the top, little shields. Really a neat building. That's one of the coolest things about coming to little towns like this. You stumble across really neat looking things like that. Let's head back to the Corvette. And now we're going to head to the Oneida County Courthouse. Will you look at that? And look who's standing guard in front of the courthouse. All eyes are on the Hodag. That's a good looking Hodag. He doesn't have the red eyes that everybody reports. But he is a nice looking Hodag. Look at that. There's a cat hiding there, bobcat. There's a deer hiding back there. Eagle. A couple of otters. All the animals that you see here in northern Wisconsin. I see a rabbit there, and a turkey, and there's a cougar, a mountain lion, whatever you want to call them. There's a state bird, a robin. There's an owl on his neck, a squirrel. Very interesting, really well done. There's a black bear. We see a lot of those in the area. Black bear, there's a skunk, there's a raccoon, there's a moose, a fox, all the Wisconsin animals. There's a wolf, all the animals that hide in the woods of Wisconsin you see on this Hodag. Here we have Best Embroideries, and look at this little Hodag inside there. I don't know how well you can see it, there's a lot of glare. That's better. You can see he has a cowboy hat and he has a guitar. He's not a very big Hodag, but nevertheless, he is a Hodag. I just saw 3 more Hodags as I was driving around, so I'll quickly show them to you. The first one is at the brewing company, and what you see is the logo of the brewing company on his skin, but he has the correct red eyes. And look at that Hodag Ale. That is awesome. I suppose you could buy Hodag Ale here. I'm not sure. Should we go in and see? This isn't Hodag, but it is a tribute to Rhinelander beer. And you don't see that around very much anymore. But there it is. Look at that, a whole display. Look at those old cone top beer cans. That is very cool. Really neat. They used to advertise a shorty, and they had some really neat advertising campaigns. There are the Rhinelander shorties of 1959. Smart people drink shorty. There's a wooden nickel, good for 1 shorty. Have a shorty on us on your birthday. Really, really neat. Those are all different ads for shorty. That guy found some mermaids. They all want to know, what did you do with Shorty? Where's Shorty? Here comes Shorty. Pretty interesting. Some of them are even a little risque. So you can see a lot of the fiberglass Hodags are all uniform, and they're part of the Chamber of Commerce, I would imagine, much like we see the acorns in Oak Lawn, Illinois, and we see the guitars in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and Memphis, Tennessee. That's kind of what the Hodags are like, but you did see quite a few different ones as well. I see 2 more here I'm going to show you right now. This one is just in the park. It has no theme. It's simply a classic Hodag. The type that was first discovered in about 1893. That's a good looking Hodag. And there's another one way back there. I'll walk over there and show it to you. This is kind of a weird one. It's sort of hidden away in the back of everything. It says it's donated by Rhinelander GM, the auto center. And it looks like our Hodag is wearing a t-shirt maybe. Very colorful. I made it back and I'm going to try my Sprecker's Hodag watermelon soda. You can see there's a little Hodag on there and he's trying to open up some watermelons. I don't think I've ever had watermelon soda before. Sprecker's Brewery makes soda and beer. It's right outside Milwaukee, in the Milwaukee area. I'll go there sometime. Right now I don't think they're giving tours, but as soon as the tours open up, we will take a trip together to Sprecker's Brewery. But let's open this up. I don't know if this opens by hand or if I need a church key. We'll see. No, it was screw off. So, oh, I was expecting that to be a red color, but it has more of a clear with a little bit of a greenish tint to it. I don't know if that's showing up, but that's what that has. You'll notice that there's a lot of Coca-Cola paraphernalia here. Isn't this cool? It's an old Coca-Cola cooler. And right now it's being used for storage. It's an old Coca-Cola cooler back from the day. Well, let's give this a try. Boy, that has a different taste. Not a real strong flavor, I have to say. More like sugar watery. Does have just a hint of watermelon. It's almost like I'm drinking more like a 7-Up. Well, I'm going to finish it as I look out over the lake and watch the eagles and just enjoy the rest of the afternoon. There is the view, and that blonde at the end of the pier that you see is my wife. She walks out there so she can look up at the eagles that are in the eagle nest right above the house. I want to thank you for joining me. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner, and don't forget to ring that bell icon so you know when I post new videos. Thanks for being here with me, everyone. I'm Mark. This is the Average Me Channel. Not bad.